Hello everyone, welcome to Sweetbriar Cottage. Today I'm going to show you a flip through of a journal that I made recently. It is in honor of mothers. I made it, well, the name of it is Remembering Mama, and I made it thinking of my mother. My mother passed away 3 years ago, but it was inspired by my mom, and there's some quotes in there about mothers. Being that it will be Mother's Day in a couple of months, I thought it would be good to show everyone. It will be for sale in my Etsy shop, listed below. Tattered lace and paper, and sari silk. So this is the cover. It is made from a file folder. I padded it, lined it with the calico fabric, decoupaged and collaged and decoupaged, and then I quilted around and also sewed around the edges. So there's some nice braided trim there for the spine. It is a hidden spine, but in order to preserve the spine from cracking or anything like that, I put this over it too, for the decoupage. Okay, so this is fabric from the 1930s. It's little quilt pieces. Inside we have a pocket here, and I won't point out every detail of it, but tags. This one, I don't know where I got that, but this is a one I made. And I made this little hang thing here. So this is an old tablecloth. There's a lot of lace and linens in this journal, and I put them in most all of my journals because that is what I like, as my name states, tattered lace and paper. So anyway, we'll just flip through. Here's one quote. My mother had a heart so large that everybody's joys found welcome in it. Mark Twain. Some wallpaper. You can put something in there. Magazine page. Most of the magazine pages are from Victoria magazines. An old book, I think I'm not sure, early 1900s. Lavender and old lace. And it's an old vintage hanky. Scent is the strongest tie to memory. The colors are actually muted fall colors, which I don't normally tend to use those colors. I like the spring and summer shades, but for some reason these colors came to my mind this time, and I went with it. These are family photos. She made me laugh when I thought I would cry. Anne Elizabeth. Wallpaper. Oops. It's from an old math book. These, some of these, the lace digitals are ones I made myself. from my own lace collection. Because of you, I know kindness. She taught me to hear and enjoy the music everywhere. Because of you, I know true grace. That's my own digital again. This flips out. Little picnic scene there with, that inspired me like a picnic tablecloth. Someone might use. Because of you, I dream bigger. These are two pockets here, one right here and behind from a bag. Places to write in the pocket right there. Because of you, the whole world feels like home. This is from an atlas. It's a scene from, it's quite an old atlas in early 1900s. And it's the Philippines, harbor somewhere in the Philippines. And then tags go in here. This is the other side of the bag. More of the family pictures, pocket, family. Pocket there. My mother's love has an unforgettable fragrance. And these are yo-yos that I have copied, and this is the tab out of a real yo-yo. Lavender and old lace again. This is a very old dictionary, pretty fragile paper. This will flip out like this. That was from the New York Library, I believe. And this is an old 1940s envelope and card, anniversary card. And the person signed it, "Your Mystery Pal." That was pretty special. So that's an original. And you just tuck it in there. A mother's heart is a child's schoolroom. Rusty safety pin. These are original music papers. These are my own photo. Embroidered cloth here. And the charms. I guess I missed a charm in here. Well, maybe not. Yes, I did. I missed. Well, there's charms on the other signature. Let's see. As British as Mum and apple crumpets. More from the book. Quotes. Wallpaper. Because of you, I can forgive others. Little dragonfly charm. Old button with a tab here, and made of 1930s quilt top. Just the top. Without quilting in it. Or I should say batting in it. Coffee dye glassing paper. I like that. It has old buttons and things. Because of you, I know the love of God. And this, think I got out of the library as well. And this one too, front and back. I like to make my journals vintage style. It's pretty hard for me to make one that isn't, although I have done it because I've given them away. I started making journals giving them to people, like probably most people do. I gave quite a few away before I made my own, and then I made one for myself, a big one. But anyway, I like it vintage style, somewhat shabby chic. It varies, of course, from journal to journal, but I kind of have my own style I gravitate toward. So you'll be seeing some more flip throughs. I have a number of journals that I've made over the last few months. My mother never knew that she was beautiful, but I did. And that I said about my own mother. It could be a quote well known from somebody else, I don't know, but that came to my mind about my own mother. This is a tab from the quilt top. Embroidery. Mom, a title just above Queen. Because of you, I find beauty everywhere. Charm there. Oh, I quilted around there. Double paper here. This is out of a book. Mrs. Coggs tags, graphics fairy, shabby dabby doodah, rusty pin with some buttons, and Mrs. Coggs again. These flower ones are all Mrs. Coggs. And that other side of the embroidery. This is this winds around, and I put lace there, decoupaged it. Place this to right, obviously. I'll leave that till later. Another bag with the graphics fairy large tag. Because of you, I choose joy. I made this digital little tuck spot. That is from an old catalog from late 1800s. A copy. And magazine. Because of you, I know there's always a way. This is my own design. Mrs. Coggs. There's two pockets here, one there and one there. These are the quilt pieces. These are little pieces that had not been made into a quilt yet, but I believe they were right around 1930s. This is a book page out of a book called Vintage Notions, and these I mimicked with the real thing here, and a little tab with an old button. Coffee dye, I mean, it's kind of obvious, but and that's stenciling. More my own lace, digital. Coffee dyed. Tablecloth. I gessoed that. Wallpaper, so you can write there. This is the wallpaper, vintage wallpaper, digital of mine. And the last quote is all that I am or hope to be I owe to my angel mother. And of course, Abraham Lincoln. This is my own digital. And for all the mothers, especially courageous. And that is the journal. If you would like, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe and thumbs up, like my video. I will have a lot of others, as I said before, to flip through in the coming weeks. And I appreciate you watching this video. And as I said, if you would like to subscribe, appreciate that as well. Thank you so much.